Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss about PIP, which is also called as the Python Package Manager. Okay, so under this topic we are going to discuss the subtopics, which are what is a package, what is PIP or Python Package Manager, how to install and check the version of the PIP on your system, where all the packages are located on the internet, how to use an installed package in your program, how to list all the packages that are installed in your system, how to get the details of an installed package from your system, how to remove or uninstall a package, and finally we will also look into a homework that you can perform on your own regarding the Python package. So let's jump straight into this video. So what exactly is a package in Python? A package, also called as a module or library, is a collection of files that can extend the core functionality of Python. So which basically means that if you want to perform some additional functionalities which are not provided out of the box from the Python itself, then you need to install a particular package to perform that particular function, and this is basically extending the functionality of your Python program. So that is basically what a package means. The next thing is, what is PIP? PIP is a package manager that is used for installing and maintaining various third-party packages in Python. In a moment, we will see how you can use PIP to install various packages from the internet and to manage them on your local machine. So let's jump straight into the next step, which is how to install and check the version of PIP on your system. So if you're using the latest version of Python, which is Python 3.7 or the latest version, whichever is there, then you will already have PIP installed into your system by default. So to check whether you have the PIP installed in your system or not, you can execute the following command on your system, which is PIP space double hyphen and version. So you can see on my machine that I have entered PIP followed by a space followed by two minus signs and then version. So if I press enter, you can see that the output says PIP 19.3.1 from Python 3.6, which means PIP is already installed in my system, and you can also try this on your machine to see whether it's already installed or not. If it is not installed, then you have to go to the PIP website and follow the various steps which are required to install PIP in your machine. So the next thing in our video is to see where all the packages are located on the internet. So for that, we will open our Chrome browser, and I can also search in the Chrome URL bar, and I will type in PyPy, which is basically the online repository of all the packages present in Python. So this is basically the Python package index. And if I click the first link that comes in the Google search result, then you land up in the website, which is basically the home page for PyPy. So here you will find all the packages that are available as part of Python PIP. So you can see that on the home page there are some trending projects, which are basically some of the trending Python packages, and in the new releases also you can see the latest release of some of the packages. And here you can also search for a particular package. For example, if you want to search for a package called Selenium, you can just search for it here, and you will find the various version and various packages with the name Selenium in it. Okay, so just remember that pypy.org is the website where you have to head on to if you want to search for various packages in Python. Next, we will see how to install a particular package into your machine. So before installing a package into your machine, you should create a virtual environment. And if you do not know how to create a virtual environment, please visit my previous video. You can see the link to the video on the top right corner of this video, wherein I have explained how to create a virtual environment and how to install the various dependencies required for your particular project. So right now I'm not creating a virtual environment because that's not needed for the current video. So I will just go ahead and install a package using the command pip install followed by say Django. So I want to install a package called Django into my machine. So this is the particular syntax that I have to follow in order to get this package installed into my machine. So if I press enter, my machine starts pulling up this Django package from the pip.org website that we saw earlier, and it starts installing the same into my machine. But you can see that there are some warning messages which says that the requirement already satisfied, which means the package Django is already installed in my machine and hence it's not trying to install it again. But in your machine, since you do not have this package installed, you will find that there are some other messages than this one, and it will say that downloading Django and installing Django and messages like that. So now we have installed a particular package into our machine. In this case, we have installed Django, but we do not know how to use this particular package that we have installed. For example, I want to use the installed Django package in my current program, which is pip.py. Then how do I use this Django package into my program? So in order to use that, I have to do an import statement. So something like this: import space Django. So the syntax is import followed by the package name. Okay, so what I've done is I am trying to import Django into my current program, or the program which I'm writing now. Once this is done, I am able to access the Django package within the program. So to use a package, you have to import it in the top of this file, the file that you are currently working on. So I have written import space Django, where Django is the package that I want to import to the particular program. So in order to see whether this is imported successfully, we will just execute this file by typing python space pip.py. So the name of the file is pip.py. So if I execute this, you can see that there is no error, which means the import worked successfully. The next step is to see what all packages are installed in our system using the PIP, or the Python Package Manager. Or in short, I can also say that to list the various packages installed in my system, what is the command that I can use? So for that, we use the PIP command, which is PIP space list. So if I type PIP space list, I should get the list of all the packages that are installed in my system. So let's execute this command and see what happens. So you can see that my console prints a list of all the packages that are installed in my system. You can scroll up or down and see the various packages installed. In your machine, the list will be really small because you might not have installed anything in your system. But since I have installed so many packages previously, so I can see a really long list here. So the next thing is to see how to get the detail of a particular package that is installed in my system. So as we saw that we installed Django in my system, and I want to see the details of the Django package that is installed into my system. In order to see that, there is a command called pip show followed by the package name. So here the package name is Django, so I will type pip space show space Django, and if I press enter, you can see that there are some details that gets printed into my console. It shows the name of the package followed by the version which is installed, then a summary of the package which says high level Python web framework, so on, the home page, which is basically the home page of the package or the website of the package, the author who created the package, the author's email, the license, the location in my system, it requires other additional packages, and so on. So these details of a particular package can be accessed by executing this particular command, which is pip show the package name, which is Django. And the next thing is we will see how to remove or uninstall a package that is already installed in your machine. This is really simple. So what you have to do is pip space uninstall and followed by the package name. So here the package name is Django. So I will just type Django and press enter, and let's see what happens. So you can see that there is a warning message that installing Django 2.1.7, and it also says that this would remove all these packages which are related to the Django package. It also asks me whether I want to proceed or not. So if I type yes and enter, or Y and enter, then it will remove or uninstall this package, and if I type N and I press enter, then it will cancel the process. So here I want to uninstall this package, so I will type Y and I press enter. Then you can see that the message says successfully uninstalled Django 2.1.7. So this means Django has been successfully uninstalled from my system. And how can we confirm this? So if I want to confirm this, I can just execute my program, which is python space pip.py. So this is the program which I wrote here. So you can see that I tried to import the Django package, and since this is uninstalled from my machine, it should error now. So let's execute this program and see what happens. So you can see that there is an error which says the import Django module not found error, which means the package Django is not found in my machine anymore, and hence the import statement fails. So now is the homework time. So let's work on a homework. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting. So in today's homework, you have to find more details about a package which is called Selenium. Okay, so I will type the spelling here. So it is called Selenium. So you need to read about this package in the pypi.org website. You need to understand what this package actually does and why is this used. So once you read about this package, which is Selenium, you have to install this into your machine using the pip command. So pip install Selenium and install into your machine and import it into a new file like this. Okay, so why are we doing this? We are doing this because in my next video we are going to use this package, which is Selenium, in order to automate a web search. So we will see how we can search in Google without having to type anything on our machine, and how we can automate the whole process of doing a search in Google. Okay, so this is going to be really interesting and I'm really excited for the next video. So stay tuned, and if you enjoyed watching this video so far, please do not forget to like this and share it with your friends. And if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please click the subscribe button, also the bell icon, so that you get notified once I upload my next video on Python tutorial for beginners. And yes, next video is not going to be really a beginner's video, but this is going to be an actual implementation of Python in order to automate one process. So the process that we are going to automate in our next video is how you can automatically or programmatically search on Google using Python and the Selenium package of Python. So stay tuned. See you in my next video. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.